We were looking for how to get players. Kansas City had a professional indoor soccer league, and they had people playing. So we tried to get the whole team up to begin with. Well, we got one or two, but not enough.
Well, you can't just go to a modeling agency, obviously, and find these guys because they have to know how to play soccer.
We started with Sean trying to bring in as many professional players as he could.
I brought in some of the good ones, and I brought in some of the really bad ones, too.
He went out and found people from Kansas City, even some from Canada.
Luckily in Iowa, they had the Des Moines Menace, a PDL team. It'd be the equivalent of like a single A baseball team, something like that, the minor league team there. Sean Holmes and Terry Rich went to the head coach and said, hey, if you want to suspend training for a couple of days, a bunch of these guys make a couple $100, live out their sort of Hollywood fantasy. Then also they needed players, I believe, who were more familiar with the indoor game.
The owner and the manager of the players really didn't want to send them. Quite a few of them snuck in, and like Seth Motorson, had just a great time.
I mean, the guys that I played with were all pretty good players.
Professional, semi-professional, or amateur soccer players who would like to possibly try out for the cast of Soccer Slam on one of the teams, they'll be able to try out this Sunday night from 8 to 10 p.m. at the Soccer House, which is located off Army Post Road, about a half-mile south of Army Post Road off Interstate I-35.
So it was really just kind of reaching out to the soccer community and seeing, how much interest they had actually in taking part in the series.
And then we just filled in with anybody that had warm blood and had played soccer.
And also, non-soccer players who are athletes, football players, rugby players, hockey players that may want to be cast. We're looking for fun, energetic, a lot of personality in casting all of our features on this show.
There's always that moment where you think, I wonder if we could get Maradona or someone to come in. And the closest we got Wes Wade.
Mario Balotelli!
I was a professional player, professional indoor soccer player.
Infielder, Bernie the Boat Lorenzo!
I think it was myself and Wes Wade. We were the two suckers, the two that volunteered and we signed up for it. Wes Wade was a popular indoor player.
Bernie the Boat Lorenzo scores there.
Wes Wade was doing it, then there was no reason I shouldn't be doing it, right?
It was a wide range of guys and a wide range of enthusiasm. Some guys were like, I wonder if this will vault me to the pros. And other guys were like, I can't believe they're gonna pay me a few bucks to do this. And a couple other guys were like, I can't believe I'm here. Like, how did you trick me into doing this?
Fox Sports World will release and air matches beginning this September 26th on Tuesday nights at 10 o'clock Central Time, and we'll be featuring right off the bat 4 WCSL leagues teams, including the New York Bruisers, the LA Surf, the Miami Storm, and the Toronto Loons.
It was fun to come up with the team names and the colors, everything. You're starting with nothing, and we were creating it all.
I'm sure there are guys who are college or Olympic wrestlers who see wrestling on TV and say that's not wrestling. I saw this as entertainment.
It's showtime.
There were no handcuffs on creative ideas, and some of these things were way off the wall. And we just said, okay, well, you think that's disgusting? How about this? And so it became almost one person trying to outdo another with the dumbest idea in the world.
Did we have storylines? I'm not sure.
There was a team, but we would talk about what we're gonna do, and then I would go back to my desk and write stuff up. And I totally remember creating these characters. People started talking about these characters like they're real. That was just really amazing to me.
How we put the people on the team was Sean completely. Think about that, we didn't really know what skills they had, so Sean knew some of them, so we'd put them in the place where they were best. We were also looking for facial expressions and what they looked like. And then we had to add names.
I was thumbing through the Des Moines phone books looking for character names.
Scott Beavers!
A lot of them weren't professional actors, like Roman Orlernik.
Roman was a dirty player and he's a dirty coach.
People who were in the coaches, a lot of them were just regular people.
They love the camera, they're always trying to land their next acting job.
Aren't we all, Ozzy? Aren't we all?
That just were like, okay, yeah, this sounds fun. We'll give it a try.
When I played right here at this soccer field here that we're standing at today, Seth Motorson was my coach. He played for the Des Moines Menace, and he was on, I believe, the LA Surf. I think he is a very pretty gentleman, nice flowing hair.
Impressive hairdo too, Larry.
Yeah, it is.
But also a really, really good soccer player.
Logan Montgomery again on the bonus ball.
I got a script, and then then that kind of scared me a little bit because I had never done any acting. Kind of was like, okay, this is the big thing. You know, this isn't just going and playing soccer. There's more to it than that.
Logan, I understand your dad's on location right now working on his new film, Beach Blanket Backgammon. Is that right?
Yeah, that's something like that.
We were making it up as we went, so I don't think we dwelled too much. Sorry players, but I don't think we dwelt too much on that.
It was going to be a mixture between wrestling and soccer. Who doesn't want to go see what soccer and wrestling is all about, especially back in the late 90s, right?
The security guy that came out was our cousin, Michael. He arrested Roman in one of the games, yeah.
I mean, I took it seriously. I had lines to practice. You know, I had a whole shtick that I had to do and try to be in character and all that kind of stuff. So obviously I wanted to put on the best show that I could for what they were asking me to do.
They were kind of going for the surfer dude look for the guys on the LA surf team, which he cast me to be the coach of. And I think maybe I'm the only blonde guy he knew, which is how I got cast, because it probably wasn't for my acting chop.
My mistake suggesting this meditation thing. It was supposed to help us relax. I think it's just stressing me out, Lou.
It's like a high school drama club come to life.
It did not take long. I mean, literally 7 seconds into the first episode, I recognized girls I went to high school with. Mike Pace, the Powerball guy.
Now, if you bought that $5 Powerball doubler ticket, let's see if we can double your money.
He was a B movie actor, and B would be kind. You know, he was kind of like me locally. I remember having 3 young things on my arm who are now middle-aged women.
We graduated with Amy Rich, so Terry's daughter. We went to high school with her, and it was the summer after we graduated high school. I think she just kind of called us up one day or something. It was like, my dad's looking for some people to participate in this thing that he's doing. It was very unclear when we went there what it was.
Sean Holmes, obviously, he was a connection to getting more players in and became the infamous Bucky LaRue.
Tolerate it in the league. I won't have it.
My accent is mostly gone. I tried to Canadian up, a little more A's. I don't know if that worked. I went to Atomic Garage and I got an orange polyester leisure suit, and it belonged to Chi Rodriguez's former manager, the PGA golfer.
Earlier, Philip Kozlowski was talking about the immigration of the Miami team. I wondered if there was anything to the rumors that you yourself were a draft dodger.
A pleasant diversion, my friend.
So multi-talented, really. It's hard to believe that Hollywood did not snatch me up.
They're afraid that we come to town and take the crown away.
I feel like a great missed opportunity.
An extended fishing trip up north. That's all I'll say.
That's all you'll say?
That's all I'll say.
Okay.